Today's mathematics is wisdom, power, all being born to God. Wisdom are wise words, ways, and action. It's right and exact. It's built on something that you know. Power is the truth. Power is also energy. And God is the highest instinct of the mind, intelligence. Even if you go to church or you go to the mosque or you deal with God as a higher entity or something other than yourself, take the God off of the mystery, out of the mystery, and deal with the God within yourself. Human beings are the only thing known in the universe that has the power of choice. You can go left or you can go right. Animals will go with their instincts, meaning if there's food or water to the left, they're going to go left every time because they deal with their instincts. Humans have a choice. That's why the prophet Jesus was immortalized, because he had, even in the face with death, he made a choice. Even when he was faced with death, he had a choice. So that's the only creatures known in the universe to have choice, to have the highest extent of intelligence, are humans. So God, I'm not trying to take anybody's religion away from them, but God is just the highest extent of the mind, intelligence, the power of choice. So when you wisdom your power, you're born God. Not God as far as heaven, and God as far as powers, mystery powers or illusion, but God as far as creator of your own destiny. You create your own destiny. And today we're dealing with a lot of financial situations. Like 2,000 years ago, we were dealing with a lot of financial situations. It's always going to be a financial situation, struggle for survival. Out of 4,400,000,000 sperm cells an original man releases when he makes a baby, you're that one egg, that one sperm cell that made it. So you're here for a reason. Even though you might be going through temporary hell or mental anguish, you still with that one sperm cell that made it. And you're here for a reason. And that reason you have to find within yourself. The financial situation is for us to rectify what we've been doing wrong for so many years, for 6,000 years, which is putting ourselves outside of ourselves, meaning we're looking outside of ourselves for the answers. We're looking for somebody else to do something for us. Why the government can't give us better education, better school systems? Why my mother, had a bad relationship and had me and it took some angry emotions out on me? Why did my brother steal my money out my parents' pocket? Why is a question asked by those who are blind, deaf, and dumb? The why replaces the question why with who, what, when, and where. Because there's a reason for everything that happens. Nothing happens mysteriously. So your wisdom, your power, or your wisdom, your truth, you're born in your reality. You're creating your own destiny. So the reason why we're in this financial situation, because we're looking outside of ourselves, depending on the government, depending on, other people to take care of us, America, the government. Hey, why we can't do this? Because the government is in self-preservation is first. The government has to preserve itself. It has to govern the people, which is control. And to have control, sometimes they have to keep people blind to themselves for them to be in control. And then realize we don't need the government as much as we think that we do. We need organization. We need civilization. We need to be civil. Yet government is not going to give you what it can give you. What it's going to take away its power. You know what I mean? So we're dealing with the financial situation because we have been doing the wrong things, eating the wrong foods for 6,000 years. We've been looking for something else to make something right in our own life, being blind to what's right in front of us. A lot of us grew up in the tight situations and the hell, and then we relive this reality over and over again. Everything that you came across can affect you some way. Everything that you've seen can affect you some way. There are people that seen the movie Scarface in 1983 and went to jail. There are those same people, if they didn't see that movie, might not have went to jail. because they let the movie affect them in some type of way, instead of wisdom and their power, their truth, if that's what they want to do, but the movie shouldn't affect them. They should have been already selling drugs. But when they seen Scarface, that illusion of a temporary heaven, they chose, as the creator of their own destiny, to wisdom that truth, and they borned it out. The highest center of the mind, they took that energy and made hell. We can take the same amount of energy and make heaven. Heaven and hell does not exist. It only exists in the mind. So if you think that there's no out, you might just do things that show that there's no out. Today we have to stick together more and more and more. I mean, the weak shall perish dealing with the Bible. It means that it's a time for the strong to survive. Only the dominant gene is going to survive. Only the dominant animal is going to survive. And we have to be dominant in our thoughts, in our energy, in our power, because ultimately we the creator of all things in our lives. It's an illusion to think that something else affects you. Nothing can affect you unless you allow it. You have to give it the permission to allow it. Two people can look at a picture and see totally different things. They're looking at a picture according to their experiences. One person might look at a picture and cry, and another person might look at the same exact picture and laugh. Those are based off of that person's experience, what they felt, what they experienced in their life, and have a different result. Yet they still are the creator of their destiny. The economy is bad, yet it's not as bad as the illusion is. The illusion is that, it's terrible. Rich people are not poor right now. That's when it's terrible. Rich people are living great lives right now. Rich people are traveling, still spending money, buying properties and real estate and cars and things of that, a third of the price because of the economy. They're able to capitalize off it, to make profits in this economy. So the economy is that bad. How come rich people are getting richer? Because they're in the position to do so. They wisdom their power. They take what's there and they act on an understanding of their own, and they born as a creation of their own destiny. It's the same thing that we have to do as a people. We have to start talking, walking, speaking in what we know. And the only way we know is we have to have knowledge of ourselves. Not knowledge of something else, not knowledge of the government. You have to have knowledge of yourself. You know what I mean? The knowledge of what you're here to do. What's your accomplishments to be done? What's your contribution to society? And a lot of people don't have that information, so they can't wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Words and ways and actions not rooted in one's knowledge. If somebody knows, it's not knowledge. It's just actions. It's just a reaction. But when you know that you're the highest thing of the mind and that you're the creator of your own destiny, and that your thoughts are as important as the blood that flows through your body. You don't take for doubt your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts be something that you don't cherish, because your thoughts are the most important thing in your universe. In this economy, this is society, your thoughts have to remain right in the truth. It might not be positive all the time. It's negative things that happen, because it's positive, negative, and everything. Yeah, but it has to be the truth that you wisdom. It has to be your energy. It has to be focused on what you know and not on what you feel. And thoughts will take you from knowledge to emotions. So there's a balance between thoughts balance between emotions and actual knowledge. I had to get up in the morning to go to work. That's knowledge. I don't feel like going to work. I was drinking and hanging out last night. That might be emotion. Or deal with the consequences that you might lose your job because whatever happened, that's dealing with the creator of your own destiny. You still had that choice. When you got up in the morning, did you go to work or did you stay home? You had that choice, and it born the reality. You created that destiny, and nobody else did. And then it takes trillions of years you're wasting trying to blame somebody else. Today's society, we're not sharing with each other's resources. It's self-hate. Somebody looks like you, lives in the same neighborhood, you don't trust them. You hate them. You don't want to deal with them because you have past experience with, or you see it on TV where we rob and kill each other. You know, they say that black on black crime is a thought. There's no such thing as a black on black crime. If 85% of black people rob other black people, that means only 15% of blacks are robbing other than blacks. So if only 15% are only robbing other black, if only 15% of blacks are robbing other non-blacks, that means 85% of white crime is created by white people. Understand what I'm saying? So meaning that a wise man would just realize that people rob and steal and kill in their own communities. Yet they put the trick on it, the spin on it, to say black on black crime. And those are thoughts that's manifest, and we believe it, and we continue to do what they write in our history. So now we have to change the current. We have to be in control of our own destiny. That's that truth, that we're in control of our own destiny. Nobody has never come inside and helped the community from the outside. There always had to be people from their own community that took care of their own self. So when you deal with that reality, your brother might be messed up, he might be crook, and he might be on drugs, yet that's all you have. That's your brother. You know, a year is 1,000 years. A day is 1,000 years to God. Meaning it takes time for things to be born out. You might not see the promised land, yet you have to start today, wisdom and that energy, that truth. That without you, my brother, my arm, my leg, my head, you know, we are components of one body. I can only do so much. So it's coming upon me to start teaching those around me and my community, my people look like me, and give them all that I got within my power. Teach them, because that is my truth, my reality. Jews take care of Jews. The Chinese take care of Chinese. They don't get along. The Italians take care of Italians. They rob and kill each other. Yet the majority, or a certain percentage of them, are incapable of doing things to make it right. It don't have to be everybody in the community to see it, because there's always going to be more followers than leaders. There's always going to be a 5%, a very small few that knows. 5% take the mystery off it and what that means and the gang symbols, and 5% just means a small percentage. You know what I'm saying? The government called 10% because it's a small percentage that knows the truth. And even though they use it against the people, it's always going to be an 85%. It's always going to be a majority that's looking for something to follow. So if you have some type of conscious mind, it's coming upon you to be the person that wisdom, your power, wisdom, that truth, so we can create our own destiny, because we have always created our own destiny. If you don't like where you at, change your thoughts. If you don't feel comfortable living where you're living, change your home. You know, we can't look for, I'm going to move to another neighborhood, then I'm going to be happy. I'm going to get a better job, then I'm going to be happy. I'm going to lose weight, and then I'm going to be happy. Always chasing outside of myself, chasing on a treadmill, looking to be happy. What is happiness? Happiness comes from within. What is success? Success just means that you accomplished something that was a goal of you. It could be something simple as going to the store in a tornado. You were successful. It could be simple as getting a job. You were successful. The success within yourself is just no matter what's going on outside, you're happy. You're at peace with yourself. You know, that's today's mathematics. We have to take today's economy and use it to get better, not wrong. We have to start dealing with the recessive gene. Recessive meaning weak, meaning self-pity, meaning blaming somebody else for our own destiny. We can put ourselves in. You know what I'm saying? We see it every day. Those that do take their own destiny in their hands are fruitful in their own endeavors. What are you fruitful in? What are you accomplishing? What have you accomplished in your life? If you haven't accomplished anything in your life, you feel what? Inadequate, miserable, because humans, man, are always a conqueror. We always take things to the next level, build. That's what man is. We establish things and bring it to fruition. And so a lot of us have so much energy, so much power, and don't know what to do with it, and don't think we know what to do with it, but we are using our power. We use our power every day. We use our energy every day, and the result is what you see every day. It's not my fault that next year I'm going to graduate, so I'm going to be happy, or next year I'm going to lose weight. It's today. It's the now. What you do right now? What's your thoughts right now? Oh, this Monday, I don't want to work. That's your thoughts. So Monday days long as I don't know what, because you thought that it was long. Instead of saying I'm going to use this day because the day I'm living, the day I'm breathing, to born something out. It's not, oh, it's Monday. These are thoughts that's created by yourself, by society, and then you live it out. They create thoughts, but you're still the creator of your own destiny. You still have a choice. You make Monday more profitable and more beneficial to you than Friday, you know what I mean? Because it's how you see it. You know, our nation is the only nation that asks us, how do you see today's mathematics? Not how Jesus seen this or how did Muhammad see this. The only thing in the universe that says, how do you see it? The law, the founder of this nation, thought that concept, but asking young youth, how do you see it? How do you see it? How do you see it? How